You're being called to be a leader, to take charge. People are looking to you for inspiration, motivation, and direction. You may be wondering whether you're fit for this role. You may question whether you even want to be in a position of leadership. And that's all right. But certainly right now, you're being pushed to the front. You're being guided towards being there for other people in a way that you may have never had to be before. People are looking to you. They want you to give them clarity. They want you to make decisions for them. It's a big responsibility. But I would say that you're very capable. You certainly have the qualities of a leader. You speak well. You have new, fresh, innovative ideas. You think differently than others. You see things before others see them. But you want some assistance. You don't want to do this all alone. You want a solid team. You want a solid foundation. You want support. And that's very understandable. You are the leader, so you're going to have to form this team if that's what you're seeking. You're going to have to gather the resources. This is your task. You're going to have to equip people with the knowledge and the know-how and the various aspects of what is required of them. You're going to have to teach them. You're going to have to take the initiative. Others may feel lost without your guidance. And while it's nice to have their support, you're still responsible for helping them help you. You don't want to use your power, use your position to break up what's already been established. You may be a little bit worried that the structure of things, the way things have been going, you see them as having been all right. And if someone else has been in a position of leadership, you may even say, oh, I wouldn't be as fit as them. I don't have the same potential, the same charisma, the same qualities that they did. But things have come to this point for a reason. You're being pushed to the forefront for a reason. And that was because the old establishment, though it might have seemed intimidating or very structured or whatever it might be that they seemed, there were cracks in the foundation. There's a reason it fell apart. There's a reason that people are coming to you now. They're coming to you in desperation. They're asking you for the power that they feel they didn't have. Maybe you never felt like you were powerless. Maybe you always felt like you had control and autonomy over your own destiny. But these other people, they didn't feel that same way. They want you. They need you. You're a better leader than what they've been used to. At least that's their opinion of it. I hope you feel the same. I hope you understand why they're coming to you. You're going to bring peace to this situation. You're going to bring ease. You're going to bring clarity. You're going to bring the things that the people that are looking to you require. They've never had this before. They've never had cool, calm, refreshing. They've been in chaos. Things have been falling apart for them. Things have been in question for them. They've never been sure what the next step was. They've always been in fear that the next step is calamity, is chaos, is the breakdown of that which they depend upon. They believe that you won't leave them in the dark like this. They believe that you have the answers, that you want what's best for them and will provide what's best for them. They don't feel they can do it on their own. They don't feel that they could have done it previously with the establishment that was. They want change. They want something new. They want something fresh. Whether or not you're capable may be in question, but at least it's better than what was. Taking a chance on you is better than whatever was. They trust you. They've seen you in some way or another create change, create hope, create a potential for something new and something different. You've proven yourself in their eyes. I think you know too. I think you know you have the qualities. I think you're confident. But there may be something holding you back here. Maybe, like I said, it was good enough for you. Maybe you're happy not being at the forefront of things. You don't want the responsibility. Because it is a lot of responsibility. You have to give of yourself. You're going to have to give back in a way that you haven't before. You're going to have to empower people. You might be content in doing your own thing. The former structure may have given you a lot of space to be who you want to be and not required you to interact with a bunch of other people to care for their needs. But it's time to change. It's time to change. It's time to step up. It's time to be the hero. It's time to call the shots. This is what is being asked of you. This is what is required of you at this time. You're more than ready. You're more than capable. You have immense amounts of power. You have insight. You have the vision. You have the ability to bring what is being requested of you. But you're content. You'd rather sit back. You'd rather remain comfortable. You may have been in a position of power before and, it's not really for me. Maybe you even had some power in the position that you were in, and you didn't like that. But do you like things falling apart for those around you? Because eventually it's going to touch you too. If the foundation is collapsing It's only a matter of time until the whole thing comes falling down. You may be comfortable until it's too late. If you don't take a look at this root issue, eventually the corruption is going to spread. It's not affecting you for now, but whoever was in charge before wasn't taking care of the fundamentals. They weren't taking care of the lowest guy on the totem pole. And that's what's necessary right now, is care and restructuring from top to bottom, from bottom to top. You will end up doing this, maybe a bit begrudgingly. Maybe it's going to feel like a hard task at first, but you will be energized, you will be empowered. The people that you serve and that will serve you, will work for you, they'll help you. They'll give you the resources to maintain, to be the best leader that you can possibly be. A leader requires a good team for things to work out. It's not all up to you. And these people know that. They're ready and they're willing to accept and embrace what it is you have to offer. And they're going to return it to you abundantly. It's going to give you some stress at first. It's not going to be easy right away. It's going to require you to overcome what doubts you do have, what problems you do have with, well, what if I don't like this new position? What if I miss my old position? That old position is going away. If you don't step up now, what you do have is going to collapse. And you see this. There's some indication, and that's why potentially you are considering stepping up. It's why we're here in the first place. You have your questions, and you're allowed your questions. But there will be nothing left to question if you don't do this. If you don't step into this new role, there'll be no more, there'll be nothing else to ask. It'll be dust, and it'll be clearly and evidently done and gone. And you don't want that. You enjoy this structure. You enjoy the basis of what this establishment is based upon. You enjoy your work. You enjoy if it's your family that you're being asked to step up and take care of, you enjoy this. You have great respect for this. But now you need to respect yourself enough to take on this role. It's going to take some planning. It's going to take effort on your part. Maybe you're very used to, in your current position, just acting spontaneously, just knee-jerk reactions, just whatever the moment requires of you. But you're going to have to use your sharp wit, your intellect, that brilliant mind of yours to see into the future a little bit, to see all potentials, not only for yourself, but for those around you as well. You've got the capability. You've got the mental power. You've got the foresight. You've got the gifts that you need to make sure that everything is going along according to plan. You do need to plan. It's not just about the action anymore. And maybe that's a big part of what's holding you back. You followed orders. It's easy to follow orders. It's a little more difficult to be the one doling out commands. Maybe you don't feel like being in command. Maybe you feel like it's an abuse of power. Maybe what you saw before from the establishment that was, maybe you saw them as being heavy-handed, and you don't know how to lead without feeling like you're trampling on people, like you're conducting them in a manner that isn't fit of a leader. But people trust you. You are trusted. And you will give. You will be a very giving leader. There's no need to worry. You are giving in your nature. Don't think that you're taking from these people. Don't think that you're using them to whatever ends. You're empowering them. You're giving them direction. You're giving them power. You're giving them courage. Leading doesn't mean taking, and you won't take.